And I will share my screen. And I'm assuming I haven't done this before with people in the lobby. I'm assuming that even after I share my screen, I'll still be able to let people in the lobby, right, Nick?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there we are. All right, and I can kind of start us off here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and happy Cybersecurity Awareness Month. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, so this is October 1st, and we're kicking it off with this webinar about cyber warranties and how they can help to safeguard your business. We have on the phone with us today, or on the webinar with us today, Nick Wolf, who is from Cork. And Cork is a company that we're partnering with to write the cyber warranties for our customers. So I figured Nick is the best person to explain what it is, what it covers, how it can help your business, and then towards the end of it, I'll take back over and talk a little bit about pricing and structure. So welcome, Nick. Thank you very much for taking the time to be here with us this morning.
Absolutely happy to be here. This webinar is getting recorded, so this will be sent out after the fact in case you want to share it out with other team members. So without further ado, it looks like we got a lot of people joining this webinar right now, trickling in, but we'll go ahead and get started here. So,
Great, thank you.
yep. So next slide here. Alrighty, so today we're really going to be understanding our cyber warranty and how it's backed by an active monitoring platform that alerts you if you're out of compliance in a way that would invalidate your cyber warranty or your cyber insurance policy. But what I always like to start off with is what exactly is a cyber warranty? And I believe we have a next slide set up for that as well. So when I think of a cyber warranty, I like to compare it to the car space. So in the auto industry, in the car industry, you have car insurance and you have a car warranty. Both are separate, both are providing financial protection, but really in two different areas. They're complementing each other. Car insurance is protection if you have an accident in your car or if your car is stolen. But a car warranty is really designed to be preventive and remediate an accident before it happens. Think about it this way. You're driving in your car and something's wrong with one of those parts or components, whether it's the brakes or the engines or something else. Basically, what happens is your check engine light comes on and says, hey, something's wrong with one of these components. You want to bring it into the shop. That way the shop can fix it for free because that part that's not working properly is covered under the warranty. So the idea of the car warranty is really to reduce the likelihood of ever needing to activate your car insurance in the first place, because it's making sure that your car is running properly. And this is really no different than in the cybersecurity landscape. In the cybersecurity landscape, you have cyber insurance, which is protection if you have an incident in your cyber landscape or if your data is stolen. And then also to supplement cyber insurance, we have a cyber warranty. And that's really where Cork comes into play. So Cork Cyber Warranty is really designed to help prevent and remediate incident before it ever happens. Think of us kind of like a check engine light for your MSP and your SMB small business. For example, if your data backup tool isn't running, if your antivirus is uninstalled, if multi-factor authentication is not turned on, these are all things that our cyber warranty monitoring platform can alert you to. That way we could fix it before a cyber attack ever occurs in the first place. Now, next slide here. Like I mentioned earlier, cyber insurance is super important, but it's also not a golden bullet. It's not a silver bullet. When we took a look at the cyber insurance space, we saw that about a third of SMBs are actually denied cyber insurance coverage. They can't even qualify for it if they wanted to. We also saw that about a third of SMBs that do have cyber insurance actually end up getting their claims denied and not paid out through their cyber insurance carrier. We're seeing the cost of cyber insurance skyrocket the last few years, go up roughly 50% year over year, with a deductible that can range tens of thousands of dollars. Even if you're lucky enough to get paid out by cyber insurance, you're typically waiting around several weeks or several months for a payout, which for small businesses could be very, very difficult to survive on. Last but not least, in order to gain access to cyber insurance, typically a very lengthy security questionnaire needs to be filled out in order for you to get coverage. So those are all things we're really trying to fix here at Cork with our cyber warranty. So our cyber warranty is available exclusive through your managed service provider, such as 12 Point Technologies. You don't have to deal with an insurance broker. You don't have to fill out a security questionnaire. Coverage will start in a matter of minutes. Claims will get paid out in a matter of days, all for a $0 deductible, all for a fraction of the cost of cyber insurance. And the key differentiator here between us and cyber insurance is definitely going to be this last bullet point here on the bottom. With cyber insurance, there's no monitoring of lapses of coverage. You don't know if you're in or out of compliance with that insurance program that you purchased. So what makes Cork different is we're actually going to be plugging into the cybersecurity tools that you're already installing onto your machines, whether it's an EDR antivirus tool, a data backup tool, a multi-factor authentication tool. We're going to be able to watch over all those tools in real time and proactively alert you if there's any misconfigurations that would void out your cyber warranty coverage or void out your cyber insurance coverage as well. Next slide here. So like I was mentioning, cyber insurance is important, but it's not perfect. We're seeing a large amount of cyber insurance claims getting denied. Let me share a story about that. Let's see, if you press the button, it will bring up one of the articles here, I believe. Let's see, Trish, is this slide working? Let's see. You should be able to press the button there.
Yes, that is what I do not. Yeah, I'm doing that. Did I freeze up?
Yeah, odd. It might have froze up, but anyway, like I was mentioning earlier, with cyber insurance, it's important, but it's not perfect. We're seeing around a third or so of claims getting denied. One of the stories that I like to share is around Travelers Insurance, which is a third-party cyber insurance broker, where they actually denied a payout to one of their customers. And the reason why they denied the payout to their customer is because the customer told Travelers Insurance that they had multi-factor authentication turned on, when in reality, they did not have multi-factor authentication turned on. So when it came time to pay out, the insurance broker did not pay out. So that's just one of the things that you have to be aware of, is that if you're filling out these questionnaires, oh, okay, we got it now. It's very important to fill those out correctly. Otherwise, you're going to be paying for a policy that never pays out. The next thing that I just wanted to reiterate again around cyber insurance is that the cost of cyber insurance is going up. You know, we're seeing the cost of cyber insurance go up month over month here at a startling rate. And then the last thing that I wanted to point out here is just to reiterate that again, the cyber insurance process could be daunting, you know, filling out a very lengthy security questionnaire in order to get coverage. And those are all things we really want to try to help you out with here at Cork. So again, with Cork and our cyber warranty, we're able to provide you with instant coverage at a reduced rate. And because we're monitoring your environments proactively, we haven't denied a single claim that's come in over the last few years. So we're very, very proud of that number. The next slide is actually going to go over how quickly you could recover with Cork. So if it's something like an email gift card scam, a phishing attack payment, we're actually able to provide a settlement within 2 days. So you don't have to wait around for weeks and weeks and weeks here. We're actually able to pay you out in real time, essentially. If it's a little bit of a larger attack, like a ransomware attack or a wire transfer fraud attack, typically after you notify us, we're going to provide you with a virtual credit card with tens of thousands of dollars on it to help with out-of-pocket expenses. We'll then examine and verify the type of attack that occurred, where those funds went, and then reimburse you for the remainder of the funds within 30 days. The last thing that I'll touch on here is cyber insurance deductible coverage. We'll cover cyber insurance deductibles up to $500,000, a very generous policy here. So if it was a multi-million-dollar type of attack and you already had a cyber insurance policy in place, basically what we would do is we would provide you with instant access to funds. We would be working alongside your cyber insurance provider, providing them with the deductible, and then create that settlement, 2 days after the insurance payout occurs. So it's really all about getting a small business back up and running and on their feet while reducing their out-of-pocket expenses during a cybersecurity incident. And then in the slide right here, basically what we're going to talk about here is where Cork falls into play with all this. Our cyber warranty can act as supplemental coverage alongside an existing cyber insurance policy, acting as gap insurance, Some people refer to us kind of like Aflac insurance, where again, it's designed to be supplemental gap coverage. If you do not have cyber insurance today, that's not a problem. We could act in lieu of cyber insurance up to a $500,000 policy. So as you can see on the screen here, we offer our Protect Plus $100,000 warranty, which is available at $6 per endpoint, or we offer our Protect Pro warranty, which is $500,000 worth of coverage at $11 an endpoint. Both of these warranty plans are going to provide you with a proactive monitoring solution that alerts you if there's any compliance issues that would void out your warranty or void out your cyber insurance coverage. Both of these warranties are providing you with instant access to funds using a virtual credit card. So again, this is going to be a virtual credit card that's delivered to you within hours of the attack. That way you can utilize that for incidental damages without having to go into your own pocket. We're going to cover things like phishing attack, SMS attacks, email gift card scams, wire transfer fraud payments, all of which are typically not covered by a cyber insurance policy. We will also cover your client's cyber insurance deductible. So let's say you have a policy already. It's a $2 million cyber insurance policy for your small business, and it has a $20,000 deductible. If you purchase the Cork warranty through your MSP, we would be the ones paying off that $20,000 deductible. That way, there's no out-of-pocket expenses when it comes to activating your cyber insurance policy. If you opted for the Protect Pro plan in the middle here, the $500,000 policy, we will also cover things like incident response, data recovery, business interruption loss, and ransomware payments. So typically, when I'm selling a Cork warranty through my MSPs to a small business customer, if that small business already has a cyber insurance policy in place, I would recommend the Protect Plus $100,000 policy. If they do not have a cyber insurance policy in place, I would recommend the Protect Pro $500,000 policy. And again, both of these warranty offerings are available to you today through the good folks over at 12 Point Technologies. So if you are interested in moving forward for your organization, I highly recommend you reach out to them for sure. Another example I wanted to bring out is the coverage that we're able to provide here during different types of attacks. So if we continue on here to the next slide, one of the stories that we've seen was a recent $45,000 wire transfer fraud attack. If you did not have any cyber warranty or cyber insurance policy whatsoever, typical out-of-pocket expenses there are going to be around $81,000. That results in $45,000 from the actual attack itself, $12,000 because of loss of revenue for shutting down for a few days, $8,000 in operating expenses, $7,000 to recover and restore some systems, and $9,000 in fees from incident response and remediation. If your organization had a Protect Plus $100,000 warranty within their environment, we would be able to lower your out-of-pocket expenses to only $31,000. Because again, that cyber warranty is going to cover the wire transfer loss. We wouldn't cover the loss of revenue, the operating expenses, or the incident response. However, the Protect Pro plan would cover that sort of services. So for an environment that had a Protect Pro, a $45,000 wire transfer fraud attack, their total out-of-pocket expenses during that sort of cyber incident would be $0, because the Protect Pro cyber warranty would have covered the entire wire transfer fraud amount, would have covered the loss of revenue, would have covered the operating expenses, the recovery and the rebuild fees, as well as the incident response fees. That all would have been factored into that $500,000 warranty. So with that, that's basically Cork's cyber warranty in the nutshell. But Trish, tell us a little bit more about 12 Point Technologies in case there's someone on the line here that hasn't heard of you guys.
Oops, I went too far. Yeah, we have a couple of people on here who may not be very familiar with us. So this is just a quick overview, a little bit about who we are. We definitely pride ourselves on our managed security. We have what we consider to be best in class coverage for small businesses. Tony specifically, spends a lot of time, 3 to 4 times a year, just making sure that he is informed and aware of all of the latest and greatest coming out. He evaluates that against what's in our current security stack and swaps in and out, transparent to our customers. based on who's providing the best coverage at the best price at any given time. So this is something that is the baseline of what we do. Yes, we do managed services, but all of the managed services that we do come with a baseline thought process around risk mitigation and security protection. So that's really what we're all about. Some of our creds, we've been in business for over 20 years. We consistently maintain about a 98% customer satisfaction rating. We have about a 96% customer retention rating. So our average client relationship is 10 years or more for many of our customers. So we're very proud of the service that we provide to our clients. And we think our clients are happy with this as well. And then just a fun fact, both Tony and I are Air Force veterans, so we are 100%. We've recently been certified by the SBA, so we're 100% certified veteran owned. Tony and I are co-owners, so we're also 50% female owned. And then you can see over on the two boxes here, this is some of the managed security solutions and services that we provide. And then the managed technology that we do also, all of your basic things to be able to fully outsource your IT to us. Tony, you can say no if you want, but I'm just going to pause here and see if you have anything that you want to add to that.
Thanks, Trish. The only thing I would add is I think a couple of the people on the call are in what we refer to as a co-managed solution. So we are not just advocating that if you have IT staff on hand that you completely fully outsource to us. We work very well and do our best to be hand in hand and part of the team. So I think those who, if they were asked, would attest to a very good working relationship and part of the reason why we have such longevity with our customers.
Thanks, Tony. All right, so at this point, I'm sure people have a lot of questions or have some comments on everything that you've just heard. Nick just threw a whole lot of information at us about cyber warranties, what they cover, how they're different from your cybersecurity insurance, and then some of the cost around what it would cost to cover yourselves for this. So I want to open it up, unmute yourself and open it up for some questions if anybody's got any.
Yeah, I got actually one of the chat questions here. It says, does Cork's warranty work in a co-managed environment? The answer is yes. So whether you're fully managed by 12 Points or a co-managed client, that's no problem. We'll just plug into your existing cybersecurity tech stack using an API configuration. So it's very easy for us to monitor that environment.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Actually, and that's one of the things that we didn't cover was the Cork warranty is not available if you are not currently covered with our managed security services in some way. Part of Cork's ability to offer this through us to you is because they're already fully aware of what our stack is, what we cover, the links that we go to provide adequate security. They would not be providing this through us if they thought that our stack was awful and we weren't doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. So they cannot warranty a stack that they don't know what you have in place. So if you are interested in this at all and you're not a current 12 Points client, please reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you more about what you're doing currently for security and how we can help shore up some of your gaps that may exist. Any other questions? See a lot of people just on mute. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Nick, for your time today. We actually managed to cover it in under the 30 minutes that we promised for everybody. So that's always fantastic. I know, right? Yay. Way to go, Nick. As Nick said, this is recorded, so we will distribute the recording to all of you so that you can listen to it again in case there's anything that just kind of flew by and you're kind of like, oh, I didn't quite catch that. So you'll have an opportunity to review this as well. If something occurs to you once we've ended the call today and you're like, oh, shoot, I should have asked about that. Please reach out to me, reach out to Tony, reach out to Eric. He's on the call today too. Send us an email at sales@12pointsinc.com with any of your questions, and we're happy to answer them all. All right. Thank you, everybody. Happy Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Have a wonderful October 1st and a great Tuesday. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Bye. There we go.
Alrighty, I think it's just us, right?
Just us. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that went pretty well. Other than that one slide glitch, yeah, that seemed fine. I would just, throw the recording up on your YouTube page, create a post on LinkedIn, add it to your Facebook page, and use this as a selling tool in the future for sure.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, I got apparently right when you were like, click the thing, click that. I'm like, I'm clicking it. I got a little notice pop up that said, your internet connection is slow right now. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, of course it is. So yeah, but we got those going again. I did Teams Tony and ask him, are you seeing the slides now? He's like, yeah, we are. So good.
Gotcha.
All right. Nick,
Okay.
thank you very much. I know you probably got a super busy day with a bunch of these, considering we're kicking off Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So I won't take up any more of your time, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And the one quick question that I have for you is
Yeah.
the game plan to start deploying Cork to some of your clients this month, to some of
Yeah.
your end clients? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. So,
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to, helping with those first deployments.
Yeah, and that's one of the things actually that we've been communicating out to our clients that I didn't I don't know if I communicated to you or not. We're doing a big sales push on it this month, obviously, because it coincides with Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So obviously it's a great time to do that. We have been sending out notifications to our customers to let them know that it's optional right now, but in 2025, we are going to make it a standardized part of our security stack. So we're giving folks months to get in on it now. We're not going to shock anybody with by the end of October, everything's going to increase in cost. But come 2025, we're going to make it standardized.
Okay, awesome. So once you get some feedback from a couple clients, just let me know, how many endpoints you wanted to purchase so we could put together some sort of package for you if you wanted to receive a discount, or if you'd rather just do it without the discount as a pay-as-you-grow model, that's fine too. It's really up to you and Tony. How many, obviously the more you buy, the better rate you get, right?
Yeah, obviously. And I think a lot of it's going to depend on whether we see, a lot of customers saying, yeah, let's get on board, or whether we're seeing like one or two trickles. It might make sense to do it as a pay as you go until we get the volume and then go, okay, we need to convert now.
All righty, good deal. Thank you so much and keep me posted.
Thanks, Nick. Have a great day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.